The woman at table 7. I used to go to this coffee shop on Charleston Boulevard in Las Vegas. Kind of a half retro, half hipster place. Mismatched furniture, indie playlists, people staring at laptops they weren't really working on. I went there mostly for the peace. That and the cinnamon rolls. Every Tuesday, I'd sit at table 4. Close to the outlet, decent view of the window. I'd get a black coffee, sometimes a bagel, and work through client briefs or zoning applications or whatever my week threw at me. And every Tuesday, she'd be there. Table 7. She'd show up around 9:15. Always alone. Dark green sweater. Same one, faded like it had been washed too many times. Black hair pulled back into a low knot. No makeup, no phone, no laptop. Just sat there, hands folded, eyes locked on me. She never ordered anything. At first, I figured she was waiting on someone. Maybe a friend running late. But she never looked around. Never checked the door. She just stared. Straight at me. I told myself I was imagining it. That she was just zoning out. I even moved tables one week. Didn't matter. She followed with her eyes. Not subtle, I asked the barista about her. Jess, she knew everyone. Oh, her. Yeah, she's here a lot. Doesn't talk. But tips, weird, huh? She ever say her name? Jess shook her head. Nope. Just points at the tip jar. I think she likes you, though. Funny, except not. Week 4, I waved at her. Nothing. Week 5, I nodded. Still nothing. Week 6, I walked over. Sat at the edge of her table. Hey, you good? She blinked slowly, tilted her head like she was listening for something far away. Then she stood up, walked out, and didn't come back the rest of the morning. I felt like I'd kicked a dog. Next week she was back. Same clothes, same table, same stare. I stopped trying to break the pattern. I started texting my buddy Eric about it. Creepy coffee girl was back again. She stared through me today. I think she's levitating. He replied with memes and theories. Maybe she's a ghost. Maybe I'm in a Truman Show situation. Maybe I had a twin I didn't know about, and she was mourning him. Funny stuff until week 9. Because that Tuesday, she didn't show up, and on her table, folded in half, was a piece of yellow paper. I knew it was for me before I touched it. My name was on the top, first and last, not scribbled, written in neat cursive. Under it, June 3rd, 1994. Fell off the monkey bars, broke your left wrist. August 12th, 1999. Got your first bike. Blue, with a busted reflector. May 22nd, 2006. Told Ms. Crenshaw you wanted to be a fireman. She said you weren't brave enough. It kept going. Lines and lines of small, tidy handwriting. Every memory. Every scraped knee. Every bad dream. Every lie I told my parents. Stuff no one else could possibly know. At the bottom, I only ever wanted to remember you. I checked the security camera footage that night. Jess let me. She thought it was romantic. Said I had a secret admirer. We pulled up the file for that Tuesday morning. At 9:14, table 7 was empty. At 9:15, the paper appeared. No one walked by. No one put it down. Just one frame it was blank, and the next, it was there. I haven't seen her since. But last week, I moved apartments. New place, clean slate. First night, I found a sticky note on the inside of my front door. Just 3 words. Table 4. Again. I haven't gone back to the coffee shop, but every Tuesday at 9:15, I feel it. Like someone's waiting for me to remember something I never meant to forge. You promised forever. We broke it off 6 months ago. Cleanish. No shouting matches, no broken glass, just silence. Long, stretched out silences that used to mean comfort but started to feel like suffocation. Her name was Lena. We'd been together for 3 years, engaged for 1, living in a 2-bedroom place in Dallas that always smelled faintly like coffee grounds and her shampoo. When we split, she took most of her things, left the key in a ceramic bowl on the counter. The same one where she used to toss her sunglasses or little notes with grocery reminders. I didn't ask for closure, neither did she. It was over. I stayed in the apartment. It was easier, familiar, even though every room still looked like it expected her to walk back in. Then, last month, I got a letter. No stamp, no return address, just my name on the front, in Lena's handwriting. I knew it was hers. There was a curl to the top of her lowercase f that I always teased her about. Inside was one sentence. Forever. You said it, remember? I stared at it for a long time, thinking maybe it was a prank or something she wrote before leaving that got delayed in delivery. Then I tossed it. That night, I found her toothbrush in the holder. Not just a similar one, her toothbrush. Purple handle, frayed bristles. I knew because she used to chew the end of it when she was thinking. Same bite marks, same wear. I live alone, I checked everywhere. Trash, cabinets. Nothing explained how it got there. And the one I bought after she left? Gone. The next day, I noticed Spotify had resurrected a playlist we'd made together. It was gone before. Deleted. I'm sure of it. But there it was. The one we cooked to. Fleetwood Mac, Maggie Rogers. That weird jazz cover of Toxic she was obsessed with. It started playing on its own that night. Speaker blinked to life, like it had been told to. That was when I started to feel uneasy. The next morning, the fridge was organized. Not just cleaner. Organized exactly like how she used to do it. Top shelf, dairy, middle leftovers, bottom condiments, all rotated label forward. Fruit in the tray lined with a paper towel. That was her thing, the paper towel. Kept the moisture from pooling. I hadn't been shopping in a week. I'd been eating takeout. I checked the door cam. No movement. No one in or out. Thursday morning, the yellow blanket was on the couch. The one she used for movie nights. Smelled faintly like cinnamon and fabric softener. I didn't own it anymore. That night, the bedroom smelled like her perfume. Faint but sharp. That citrus vanilla mix she always dabbed on her wrists. I texted her. Is this a joke? Are you coming back to the apartment? Please don't. No reply. Next morning, I drove to her sister's house. She opened the door, looked half asleep. Is Lena here? She blinked. You didn't hear? My mouth went dry. Hear what? Lena's gone. Accident out near Austin. Last week. The room spun. I thanked her, I think, and got back in the car. Drove around for an hour before I could face going home. The apartment was too quiet. I walked into the bedroom, and everything was reset. Bed made, her pillow on the left side, her favorite water glass on the nightstand. And right there, placed like it had never been gone. The ring box. It wasn't empty. Inside was my original apartment key. The one I gave her, the one she never returned. And beneath it, a note. Same handwriting. You said forever. So I stayed. I moved out the next morning. Told the landlord I needed to break the lease. Gave some excuse about a job in Houston. He didn't ask questions. I packed light. Just clothes, laptop, some kitchen stuff. Left the couch, the bed, everything that felt too shared. Found a 1-bedroom in a high-rise downtown. 5th floor, secure entry. New walls, new carpet, no memories. For a while it worked. until the ring box showed up again. I found it on my bed after work. Same velvet cover, same tiny dent on the bottom from where it got jammed in the dresser once. Inside, the apartment key. The one from the old place. Not a copy, that key. And no, I hadn't brought it with me. I threw it out. Took it down the hallway to the trash chute and watched it drop. Next morning, it was in my kitchen drawer, sitting neatly next to the bottle opener. I checked the door logs. My new building has a digital system. Every entry time is recorded. Nothing. No visitors. No access granted. So I started locking my bedroom door at night. Silly, I know, but it made me feel like I had some control. Didn't matter. I'd wake up and things would be off, not haunted movie off, just subtle. My phone charger coiled neatly instead of tangled. Toothpaste squeezed from the bottom, not the middle. Coffee brewed and still warm, even though I hadn't touched the machine. And the notes. At first they were small, sticky notes on the fridge. Don't forget your 10 a.m. Refill your prescription. Trash day is Thursday now. Her handwriting. Slanted, clean. The dot on the I always slightly to the left. They got more personal after that. Eat something decent. You look tired. You haven't called your mom. She misses you. Stop sleeping on the couch. I didn't show anyone. What would I say? Hey, my dead ex is apparently back and reorganizing my groceries. But I did call Eric. Old college buddy. The kind who believes in facts and firmware. He came by, stayed the night on the couch. We drank beer, watched garbage TV. He said I looked like crap and probably needed sleep more than an exorcist. That night, he heard it too. 3:17 a.m. or soft humming from the bathroom. Not a radio. Not upstairs neighbors. A voice. He didn't say anything at first. Just left early the next morning. I got a text a few hours later. Bro, you need to move. Or see someone. Or both. I started recording the nights after that. Set my phone on the nightstand, mic running. Played back the audio every morning. The first few nights, nothing. Then, on a Tuesday, I caught it. The bathroom light clicks on. Water runs for 3 seconds. Then, tapping. Like a toothbrush against porcelain. Then the hum. Low. Steady. Familiar. The song she sang when she couldn't sleep. That one from the playlist. Followed by one word, whispered right into the mic. Home. I stopped trying to get rid of the ring box. It always came back. Closet shelf, under the bed, in the fridge once. I'd open a drawer and there it would be. Velvet worn soft, key inside, just waiting. I didn't touch it anymore. Didn't move it. Didn't talk to it. Just let it be. The notes kept coming. You've been drinking too much soda. Stretch more. Your back's acting up. We need curtains in the bedroom. She was speaking like nothing had changed, like we'd never broken up, like the crash never happened, like the only thing out of place was me. The humming got clearer. I didn't need to record it anymore. I could hear it plainly every night at 3:17. Some nights, she'd hum through the whole song. Other nights, just a few bars before silence settled in, like a blanket. Then she started showing up. Not fully, just pieces. I'd be brushing my teeth and catch a flash in the mirror. Dark hair behind me. A shoulder. The curve of her jaw. Once I turned and caught her sitting on the bed, facing away. I blinked and she was gone, but the imprint on the comforter stayed. I started sleeping less, eating less. Eric begged me to crash at his place. I almost said yes, but when I opened my overnight bag, her sweater was folded on top of my clothes. I never packed it. I stayed. That Friday night, I came home late, exhausted, left the lights off, dropped my bag, and walked straight into the dark bedroom. She was there, standing by the window, her outline clear in the streetlight glow, still wearing that same oversized sweater, still barefoot, still watching me. I didn't speak, neither did she. I turned on the light. Nothing. I sat down on the edge of the bed and stared at the ring box, opened it. Inside, this time, was a note, folded small. I'm not angry, I'm just waiting. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the couch and stared at the bedroom door, waiting for it to open. It never did. The next morning I made coffee. There were 2 mugs in the sink, mine and hers, with the little chip on the rim she always ignored. I poured mine, left the other. Then I whispered, "You have to let me go." Nothing happened, just the hum of the fridge. But that night, no humming, no light flicking on, no notes in the morning, just quiet. It lasted a week. Then yesterday, I found something under my pillow. Not the ring box, not a note. The engagement ring. Her ring, polished, clean, waiting. And now, every night, I lie in bed and wonder if she stopped because I asked, or because she knows I'll come back to her eventually. She's always online. It started 2 weeks after the funeral. Her account was still up. I hadn't touched it. Felt weird to delete anything. The bio, the photos, even the last post. Still there, like she might log in tomorrow and fix the grammar in her caption, like she always did. But then I saw the green dot. Online. I figured it was a glitch. Maybe someone in her family logged in. Maybe the system just hadn't updated. But it kept happening. Every night around 11:30, the little green light would pop up next to her name. I didn't want to be that guy, but I messaged her. "Hey, I know this is probably your sister or something, but it's messing with me. Can you log out?" Left it at that. No response. Next night, online again. Then I got a reply. "Sorry, habit. No name, no profile pic change." Still her face, still her tone, still Lena. I stared at the screen for a full minute before typing back. "Who is this?" No reply. Not that night. The next day, my Explore feed changed. Photos of old hiking spots we'd visited together. The lake in Illinois where she fell in trying to skip stones. A blurry selfie I didn't remember taking, except I was in it. And she was laughing in the background. It wasn't posted by me, or her, or anyone I knew. I checked the metadata. Upload time, 3 minutes after I'd opened her message. That night, she was online again. "Do you remember our trip in 2019? You got sunburned so bad." I didn't reply. She messaged again. "You looked cute, even though you complained the whole time." I replied, "Is this a bot?" Nothing. Until a new post showed up in her story. It was a photo of my apartment door, taken from the hallway. Timestamp, 2 minutes ago. I opened the door with my heart pounding. Nothing in the hallway. No footsteps. No noise. Just the sound of my upstairs neighbor's TV faintly bleeding through the ceiling. I stepped out, looked both ways. Empty. The photo in her story was still up. Same angle I'd seen when I peeked through the peephole seconds ago. I messaged again. "What do you want?" No answer. I reported the account. Said it was hacked. Said it was impersonating someone who'd passed. Got the standard response. "We'll review it." Next day, I opened my app and it was gone. Account not found. I felt a strange mix of relief and guilt. like I'd buried her again. That night, I had trouble sleeping. Kept checking the hallway, listening for anything. Around 2 a.m., I gave up and scrolled my phone in bed. That's when I noticed it. In my saved images folder. A photo I didn't take. Me, asleep, in my bed. Last night. My back turned, blanket kicked half off, and the faintest shadow behind the curtain. I didn't save that. No one else should have had access. I checked my security camera. Nothing. Footage clean. But the angle from the photo? It was from inside. The apartment. I called Eric. Tell me you didn't do something really sick. He sounded groggy. What the hell are you talking about? Lena's account, it posted a picture of my door, and now there's a photo of me sleeping. I didn't take it. Long pause. You still have her login? Number, and it's gone now, the whole account. Dude, that's not possible. I was just looking at it. What? Yeah. She posted something 5 minutes ago. A song. That cover of Toxic you guys were into. I checked again. Now it was back. Same name. Same profile picture. A new post. Remember this? Attached was an audio clip. Her voice. Singing softly. Just like she used to when she thought I was asleep. I closed the app, hard, turned off my phone. But the next morning, when I opened my laptop to check my email, her face was the desktop background, one I never set, and the caption in the corner, "You're finally paying attention again." I wiped the drive, reinstalled everything, factory reset my phone, even bought a new number, new SIM, new account. No backups, started fresh. For a few days, it worked. No notifications, no ghost photos, no late night singing. I even slept through the night for the first time in a week, until I opened my inbox. There it was. Not a message, not a spam promo, just a draft. Unsaved, unopened, but written out. I'm still here. You don't have to run. And it was signed L. I hadn't typed it. I hadn't even logged into that account since the reset. That night, my screens lit up at 3:12 a.m. My laptop, tablet, even the TV. Every screen in the apartment lit up white, then dark, then white again, and slowly, text faded in. Stop trying to erase me. We lived here. I still do. The lights in the kitchen flickered. Not the usual power surge flicker, like Morse code. One long, two short. A pause. Again. I unplugged the router, pulled every cord out of the wall, sat in the middle of the room with my phone off and the lights out. And still, her voice, not from a speaker, from behind me. Low, gentle, familiar. You only loved me when I was quiet, but I never stopped watching. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. Not because I was scared, but because I knew exactly what I'd see. She wasn't a ghost. She was a memory with nowhere else to go. A version of her that lived through every saved message, every shared password, every playlist we never deleted. I didn't need to invite her back. I never stopped logging in. The next morning, all the photos on my phone had changed. All of them. Every picture, even from years before we met, now had her in the background. Sometimes smiling. Sometimes watching. Sometimes looking directly into the camera. I tried deleting them. They came back. And now, she's not just online at 11:30 p.m. She's always online. Always.